Alright, round one of our rough drafts. Mirrodin, Darksteel. Well, we can play a quick ageless entity and see if that's good enough. Basically, we're playing a Death Cloud deck. Well, that might not be completely true. We're playing a deck that I am playing Death Cloud in against my better judgment. But we'll see. It might be really sweet. If we Death Cloud someone, it's gonna be sweet. We also have a bunch of big green creatures. This deck sort of feels a little bit like the 4 or 5 color version of last week's deck. I don't know if that's good or bad. We have way more ramp. Our opponent is mirroring. Mirror to mirror matchup. Oh my god. Alright, well, mirror. Mirror. We need a mirror. I can't think. Galvanizer. The Mirror Lord from Scar's Block. That one was sweet. Emissary of Despair. Whenever it... Oh boy. Deals combat damage to a player. That player loses 1 life for each artifact they control. That's bad news. And a Leon and Bola. Something good. Journey of Discovery. Well, I guess the plan is to attack with 2 mirror. That thing's going to be hitting us for 5 damage a turn. Play Ageless Entity. We really need to find a removal spell for that Emissary, or we're just going to get beat by the Emissary. That's a lot of damage each turn. We do have some removal spells for it. We just got to hope we draw into one. Yep. Here comes Emissary. So hits us for 2 naturally. Then we take 3 because we have 3 artifacts. Down to 15. And... oh boy. Oh, pump fakes. Nimlasher. Ugh. Nimlasher is horrible. And an Iron Mirror. Oh! Oh! We drew a Death Cloud. Do we want to just, do we want to just fire off this Death Cloud? Oh man, can we wait a turn? If we wait a turn, we can Journey of Discovery first. And then we'll have more lands. So we could equip their Iron Mirror, tap our Ageless Entity. Equip their Lead Mirror, tap one of our mirror. We need to use 1 mirror to entwine Journey of Discovery. So we'd have to block with a mirror and on the Nimlasher and... okay. Yeah, we're gonna wait. I think we can wait. So we get to entwine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap the black mirror, I guess. Get a black land and a... I guess a green land. Put them on the battlefield. Pass the turn. See if we can stay alive and do something sweet with Death Cloud. Basically, our hope is we can Death Cloud in a way that wipes our opponent's board, but doesn't wipe our board. Our opponent will be empty-handed, no lands, no creatures, and we'll have some lands left over. That's the idea, anyway. Spike Shot Goblin. Equips up. Alright. Think we're good. And we drew a mirror. Alright, so we need to do this, what, X5? Yeah, I guess we gotta go X5. So, Death Cloud. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we can attack with Ageless Entity first. Alright, they tap the Ageless Entity. So, no attacks. Second main phase, Death Cloud. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Each player loses 5 life, discards 5 cards, sacrifices 5 creatures, and sacrifices 5 lands. So we discard our Silvermere, sack all of our creatures. I guess we keep a black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got a sack. Alright. We're down to just a green land. Our opponent had a Nim Shrieker and an Echoing Ruin. So we get to keep a couple lands. Our opponent does not. So now we hope we draw stuff we can play. Lands are also acceptable. I meant to keep a swamp, but I misclicked. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Blinding Beam, we are not going to be able to cast that because we sacked our white source. Shatter, also can't cast that at the moment. We do have a red source in our deck, though. Another green source. Well, we would love to just draw a big green creature to be able to start getting our beats on. Alright, an equipment for our opponent. Arcane Spyglass. Wormskin Forger. Alright, I guess we just pass. I don't know if we can start drawing cards with this. Ooh, our opponent's up to 2 lands. Can they play a threat? Arcbound Stinger. Well, now we might have to start drawing, because we're going to need to kill that. Echoing Decay, but we don't have black mana. We got red mana, alright. That works. That keeps us alive for a little longer, because we can shatter that Arcbound Stinger. Alright, they equip it up. Go to attacks. We will shatter. I guess we'll keep sacking lands. Creeping Mold. Land? Essence Drain. Alright. Scythe of the Wretched. Alright, at least it's not a creature. Ah, Swamp. Do we even want to do anything? How many lands are left in our deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6? We could hit a land with Creeping Mold. I guess that's not the worst idea. And just pass the turn. Oh man, that was a draw. Viridian Shaman gets to hit the Vault of Whispers, put our opponent back to 0 lands. There's a land. Alright, let's get in with Viridian Shaman. And pass the turn. We pretty much just want to get 2 more lands for this Wormskin Forger. So Slag Worm Armor. Our opponent has a lot of equipment, that's for sure. Ooh, that was a good draw. Alright, we're starting to draw some threats now, which means we should be able to close out this game next turn. Because we can Essence Drain for 3 too. Alright, we got there. See? Death Cloud. I don't think any other card would have done it. Death Cloud. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why we win in these formats. Yeah. Our opponent had a ton of equipment, so I guess Turn to Dust is probably sweet. What are we taking out? I guess we can go down to Silvermere and run it like that. Alright, game 2. A little awkward mana, but that's alright. Another green source isn't bad. That at least gets our Creeping Mold online. None of our mirrors to get off to a fast start, though. Arrest? Also not bad. Better after Death Cloud, though. Nim Lasher. We're probably just going to arrest that, though, if we don't... Ooh, there's Death Cloud. Well, we're a long way off of casting that. So let's just arrest the Nim Lasher. Dross Golem. Affinity for swamps and fear. Oh, there's a black source. Alright, so let's... Creeping Mold Dross Golem. Maybe we can just removal our way right through this game. We get to play Fengrin Hunter next turn? Potentially. Ooh, Nim Shrieker. Well, it's a 0-1 at the moment. And Echoing Decay... Do we need to wait in case they have an equipment to put on that Shrieker? Like, if they can get a Slagworm armor on it... Alright, we're just gonna play a threat. If they can get a Slagworm armor or something on it, then they can. Most of their equipment doesn't pump toughness, from what we saw. Goblin Replica. Alright, not too relevant. And Arcbound Stinger. So they can attack for 2 with the Shrieker, but they're almost out of cards. We'd like to find a red source. That would be sweet. Alright, that's sort of a red source. Let's get in with our Hunter. I think we can. Let's Echoing Decay the Goblin Replica, so they can't kill our Iron Mirror. Then we can play the Iron Mirror, and then hopefully that'll be able to add the red mana for Shatter, if we need to shatter something. Slith Bloodletter. It regenerates, that's kind of annoying. Opponent gets in for 2 with their flyers. And there's red mana anyway. Alright, so let's... Let's attack with our Hunter. Opponent's going to block and regenerate by the looks. We still get in for 3, though. Goblin Dirigible. Decent blocker. Their last card is Electrostatic Bolt. Alright. Our opponent is staying alive. Well, we are going to block with this mirror on the Slith Bloodletter. If they want to regenerate, that's fine. We don't want them to start pumping it up. Another swamp. Well, I guess we're in racing mode. We're actually 1 swamp away from Death Cloud, too, which might be a lethal Death Cloud. That's fine. We can kill that. On the Arcbound Stinger. Attacks with everything. Well, let's shatter the equipment. Take 3. Down to 9. I think if we draw 1, 2, 3, 1... Yeah, if we draw Swamp, we win. Silvermere. Alright. Well, let's attack with our Hunter. Put our opponent to 5. Play the Silvermere. Now our opponent's probably going to have to stop attacking with everything. And if we ever draw Swamp... Wizard Replica. Alright, they don't have blue mana, so that's good. Yeah, let's chump this Bloodletter. The Swamp still wins. Leon and Bola, not great at the moment. So, well, let's attack. Our opponent's going to have to block. Well, they don't have to block yet, but they're going to have to soon. Blocks with Wizard Replica. Takes one. We'll play Leonin Bola. Alright, this is going to be close. Do we draw the swamp? Arcbound Worker. Just attacks for 2. Come on, swamp. Swamp? Essence Drain. Ooh. Can Essence Drain win us the game? Not necessarily. Our opponent's out of cards. Let's play the slow game and just kill this Nim Shrieker. Go up to 10. Equip up our Hunter with Leon and Bola and pass the turn. Because now they're only hitting us for 1, and we still have the out of drawing a swamp, or a way to get a swamp, or an Iron Mirror, or whatever the black mirror is. Not Iron Mirror, that's the red one. No attacks. Well, we can tack down this Slith. Swamp? Well, that'll do it. Let's entwine. Journey of Discovery. Get 2 swamps. Man, we're gonna win 2 games because of Death Cloud. Our first 2 games. Maybe that card is better in limited than I thought. Pass the turn. So now basically we just, unless our opponent can make us discard or something, we just untap and Death Cloud for the win. And it's a Frogmite. Sweet. Well, we're gonna get the Death Cloud kill. Opponent gets in for 1. Let's tap down the Slith. And swamp. Well, we got all our swamps. Death Cloud. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the win. Death Cloud! Getting it done. No way. Well, I'm glad we left it in the deck.